I just wonder whether, as someone who almost needs to separate himself from his own wrestling career to make the right decision for the business, how things like that sit with you.
As far as him as a performer and our disagreements in the past, I don't think about it. When he came back, he and I had a phone call, and I meant this when I said it to him on the phone, because there had been moments and times where we'd try to reconnect or whatever, and I think a lot of times our disagreements over the years came down to just bad communication with each other, And I was in the in-between guy of what the creative team wanted and what he wanted, but I was trying to smooth it all over. But so to his point of view, I was seen as the enemy. But then he didn't trust me, so I couldn't get him to open up. I can't collaborate with you if you're not open. So he would be closed down, so then I couldn't collaborate with him.
Did you just stop talking eventually?
Sort of.
Yeah.
And there was probably a dislike of each other, but based on bad communication. So when this return here that he's in now sort of came about, we got on the phone together, and one of the things that I said to him is, because I sort of felt like there was still like this underlying mistrust. And I said, look, to me, if this is going to work, we have to lose everything else. I am a different person than I was 10 years ago when you were here. If I wasn't, I wasted 10 years of my life. I'm hoping you're a different person. If you aren't different, then you wasted 10 years of your life. I feel like I'm different. I think you feel like you're different. So let's forget all that shit that happened before. That was bad communication. And let's be open to each other. If you don't like something, tell me. If I don't like something, I will tell you. If you like it, tell me. If I like it, I will tell you. Let's work together. We've had a couple of moments since his return. Like there was one moment where to return and they had told him something creatively, and they told me he does not like this. I was like, okay, I'll talk to him. Went and talked to him, and I was like, what's going on? I told him the creative, and he was like, that's good, whatever. And I was like, I know you don't like it. Everybody's told me. So let's be open. He's well. So then he complained about what it was. And I said, okay, let's go sit and talk about it. Come up with something good. I'm not married to that stuff. Just a thought and an idea. And he was angry, and he walked away from me. And a couple minutes later, he came back. He was like, I'm sorry. I have post-traumatic stress disorder still from before. I forget that I'm not used to this process. I would love to sit down with you and be creative. And that sort of changed the paradigm shift for us relationship-wise. Now part of it's a funny thing for me to even say, sitting down and being collaborative with CM Punk is one of my favorite things at TV, because he shares a very similar view at the end of the day of the business as I do.